45 Survivor Season 45 Episode 1 full live reaction right here. We're back, guys, here on Mirror Domains. We're doing Survivor Season 45 full live watch-alongs. This will be part of a playlist you can follow in the description. And if anybody ever uses those YouTube cards, I don't know anybody who ever does. So I kind of stopped using them. That being said, if you don't know how this works, if you've never watched one of these from me before, this is how it works. Obviously, I can't show you the entire show here on the side because of copyright reasons, but I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the episode. So you can just go over to the Global or whatever station you have there in the States, CBS, grab a window, put it up over mine, we'll sync it together, and forever in the annals of history, we will be able to watch Survivor Season 45 together. All right? No? All right, let's get underway. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I was just fast forwarding through some of the commercials. So, I'm just hitting the play button now, switching over the audio, and you guys will get the hang of this. You'll get it. Don't worry. All right.
Then I am either going to blaze my own path out here, or I'm going to burn down this island.
Okay, so Survivor Season 47. Here we go. We're back. Yeah, I watched Season 45, and it kind of left me heartbroken, dispirited. I didn't watch 46. I don't know anything about the cast. Sam, sports reporter. A wolf's in wolf's clothing, huh?
I marched to the...
Aisha? Okay. Aisha, IT consultant. Now, normally I put up a big thing here, guys, where I put in who's the cast and what tribes are. I haven't been able to find one just yet for this week, but it will go back to that traditional thing where they're all split up into tribes. And as we each week, as we eliminate someone, I'll gray out who gets eliminated. What's this about a brownie? There's Probst.
I am...
Native Hawaiian, huh? I want to be the first Native American to play for Survivor, unless there was a season that I missed where there was one, which I probably could have. Who knows? John, podcast host. So, I'm going to have to start bringing out the old notebook. Who said that? Someone's going to have to get a little evil. Annika? Sue, it's 59, a little bit old. 59, that's not old. Not that old. Is it, James? No. This is Survivor 47. Here we go, guys. We're here. Back. We're back. Survivor 47. Now, normally this has commercial break stuff, but I've fast forwarded through some of the stuff, or like I let the commercials play. Except for the tribal councils. We'll have to see how that goes. TK. Blue is TK. Red, yellow. So I'm taking my notes, guys.
Starts the same way with
Yeah.
the forming of a new community.
Yep. Community, huh? Is that the theme?
Been doing for 24 years is because humans have always
And they do negotiations for rice.
Any other social experiment like this is the game.
Probst, he can still sell the game, can't he?
You go back to them and try to persuade them to give you the vote for the $1 million. How do you pull off that magic trick? So let's see
with
if we can
nuance and
solidify
subtlety.
your community a little bit by giving you an identity
Poise.
with a tribe name. We'll start with Blue.
Oh, and sorry guys, if I accidentally leave the audio on a bit too long, what I'll do is I'll edit it, chop it out later. Lava. Yellow's gotta. Okay. Gabe is blue. And Sue is blue. They're not starting on a ship this time, right? And swimming. Teeny. Teeny's from red. Pfeiffer in the live chat says Survivor. Yep, we're back. Andy's on yellow.
I had like 4 friends, so unpopular.
So he's a poser. Andy's a poser, huh? He doesn't seem to have a legitimate self. John? I usually don't give a damn what people think about me. Whatever, I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Energy right now.
You know, I'm here in part
Nervousness.
Every episode you say apply.
Ah. So John's talking some truth here. Talking some words of wisdom. Reward challenge.
Oh my god. Oh
To
my
get fire and stuff, right? Oh, it's a normal challenge.
You have to perform, or you're going to be in trouble immediately.
For fire, right? So you got to run with some puzzle pieces, huh? So this is going to be a bit of cardio.
To solve a rectangular puzzle. The first
Puzzle. Only one wins. Usually it's 2 win it, right? Huh. I'd say let me do the heavy lifting part. Let me what? I think I could do well at the puzzles.
Survivors ready.
Yeah, we're ready. Here we go. And our first challenge, guys. She was covering her mouth, not to get any mud in there. That's pretty smart. It's birthing you. So there's some symbolism going on here. Oh, he's moving it. All that untied. Through or just untied? I don't understand. Yeah. You're gonna let her carry? Dude. You're not gonna help her? I'd help her lift it at least. He just threw it though. Okay, so he went back to help. That's why. Okay. I don't know, man. I would take the heaviest piece, the most awkward piece. And I wouldn't carry it like that because that'll strain your forearms. I'd put it on my back somehow. Or at least I try to. Sue's got some fire in her, right? I expect her to be a fierce competitor. Ah, John. Good technique. That's what I like to see. John also seems to be a tactician, so he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Dooku? Tuku, right? Oh. This is where you hope that your adrenaline will kick in and give you that oomph. Ah, TK. Holy moly, just barreled into that. Yeah. Wow. That was impressive. Sierra. Do you have mud on your lip? Solomon is on red. Solomon's on red. And who else? Lavo. Music sounds a little bit weird this season. Little piano in there. Caroline and Kyle. Now start working that puzzle. Andy. Bad chemistry. What are you talking about? Come on. That's not cheerleading your team. Yeah, you work together. So they're trying to work with like a group effort here on this. I just start putting pieces in, and if it doesn't fit, move on. Like that would be something to come from behind like that, huh? Wow. Wow. Come from behind win. For Gata? Yeah, I wouldn't be too defeated to start off. Is that going to take us to our first commercial? Not quite yet. So what happens to the other two?
Oh, thank you.
They really got that puzzle together fast, didn't they? Oh, Sue's upset. And what other way would that be, Jeff?
So you're making a blind choice.
How about rock?
Rock, paper, scissors? Asia. Rock, paper, scissors? Wait, was there some deception about rock, paper, scissors? Wasn't supposed to be, it was just rock and scissors? Okay. I know from experience, as soon as you get to camp, it's all hunting to start building the shelter. Start building. Getting materials. Yeah, I don't care about the strategizing to begin with. And they're off. Okay, so that's first commercial break, guys. That's 16 minutes and 55 minutes if you're watching at home. Day one. How do I feel about that first competition? It went by rather fast, but we got little glimpses of perhaps people's personalities as to how they're going to be tackling the challenges. TK. Where's TK? Right there. Turn. He's fierce. He's going to be fierce. Sue's got some fire. Okay, so I think they loosely got names here. An auspicious beginning, huh?
WeHo?
No, I started in WeHo.
Really?
So
Put a
something
piece of
with a
bamboo across like that, and
yeah,
then
something
one
with
over
like
there.
Right. What? What are you talking about? Something with a crotch. Yeah, I would be out getting materials and supplies.
You all right? That's super cool.
so if I connect with two people
So they're trying to use their one.
Might be able to get
Tempur-Pedic, huh? Diana? Diana. They're already strategizing, which usually could be not all that great because people will see that you're out talking to each other. Could be detrimental.
So your daughter's name is Chelsea.
Yes.
And do you have a grand?
Hmm. Ha! So Sue's a little worried too. She doesn't want to be the first one out. Well, who does? Caroline? Is that how she pronounces it? Not Caroline? Lavo, day one.
This one's got some girth.
Yeah, so let's move this one.
Kishan? Doctor! Okay. You're worried about the buff look? Fashion is something that
like a 4.5.
not a high priority here. I think Teeny's trying to give some levity to the situation. Okay.
I think it's gonna be great. Us three stick together. We're good to go.
Us three. Who's that? Genevieve? So let's take a look here. Genevieve. She's not on this line here. Am I not seeing everybody here? Yeah, I'm not seeing Genevieve. on that. So I'm gonna have to make my own tribe banner. You know the all the tribes here thing. I'll have to find it. I tried looking around all last night and tonight or this morning. Couldn't find it. Like there were versions of it, but not as good as like the ones that we usually use. So I'll just go up and make my own, and we'll go from there. Challenge. Asia and TK.
The keys to unlock this crate are hidden on this island.
So a bit of orienteering, huh? Is he?
Here we go.
Is he? TK? Washington athlete? Marketer?
This is my guide. I have to match.
You would think that it would look identical. I think I would be good at this one, figuring out where the shape to find that fits. What happens if you just accidentally stumble upon one of the keys?
I know I can do it. Big rock on the right. Come on, T.
Ooh, I want to stub a toe, man. It is rocky there. Stubbing a toe or rolling an ankle this early in the game would suck.
It has to be over here.
Yeah, she's cleaning up. I would have seen it. You know, I'm so observant. As we were walking up or driving by, I would have seen the bubble in the water. Like, even if it was just disturbing the surface of the water, I see lots. My eyes would just be constantly sweeping around for stuff. Yeah, careful, man. He's sliding out. Careful, dude. Careful.
Pass through this brush and I'm figuring it out.
Okay, so it's not quite disturbing the surface as much as I thought. The way that they showed it there in the little preview, it looked like it was bobbing at the top. It's actually quite underneath there. Yeah. So they're both going to find it at the same time. Are they wrestling for it? Good job, TK. Good job. Feel bad for Aisha, though. She's got to go back with her face, her tail tucked. All right, that's second commercial. So that's 30 minutes in already. Wow. And it's just about an hour and 20 minutes. So about 50 minutes left, guys. Yeah, we'll be out of here by 1:30-ish. That's okay, because I got a jet for a doctor's appointment around 2 o'clock-ish. Annika. Marketing manager. I wouldn't care, really. Just as long as I'm helping out, getting the materials. If somebody's pointing the directions and organizing it, I don't care. And if nobody's doing it, then I'm doing it. That's the way I would look at it. Did he just bag him? Did he get hit right in the gibblies?
Groups here. Crisis averted. But I think if you keep the glue guy.
I'm always looked at as like, oh, just the pretty.
Sierra. Pageant queen, huh? Looks a little bit like Morbith Clark a bit from Rings of Power, right? Just a touch.
Feeling it out here. There's no better feeling.
No better feeling, huh?
How much equity that builds me in my tribe.
Whoa!
I don't know if I'd have those kinds of expectations, man. Yeah, you did good, but
Come on.
this is how it usually works, though, that one tribe usually doesn't get it.
Locked to him.
Where are you from?
In town. It's bromance.
Bromance. Is it a little bit early to call about bromance?
Base of this really big log, I see of a wear advantage staring.
Radio show host. Delight on Survivor. Gabe gets an advantage. Yeah, I could do the talk show Host thing too, can't I? No? Yes? Yes? I don't know.
Until you take possession of the idol, you cannot participate in the vote at tribal council.
More instructions.
And of course I know what the rock face is. It's
Beware advantage. So I would just fess up right away because the information is going to come out that I'm going to get the thing anyway. Was a beware advantage something they introduced in 46? Because I don't remember in 45. You think he bought it. TK is going to have to sit with it, though, and let it sit. And do I believe what he's telling me or not? Beautiful shot. Yeah. Okay, Aisha. Got to come back. Say sorry. It's weird because she started off so strong in the challenge. Could have been a way that it was edited together as well. Oh, is Asia a podcaster about the game?
Hey, listen, I think I know who you are.
Oh, she's on Rob Has a Podcast? Some mistrust already going on. He's looking. Don't put a target on your back, man. That's one of the dangers. Yeah, it's tempting to look for idols. Rome, esports commentator. So, guys, to let you know, at my work right now, we have a survivor pool going on where 18 of us just kind of put $5 into a pot And then we just drew names out of random. And the last person who gets it, it's really just luck of the draw. Whoever's name you pick survives, you get the pot. I have Solomon. Yeah.
Need to get your idol. Oh my gosh. This is insane.
He's excited. He's jiving. 41 minutes. She gonna Tatiana? Tayana. Tayana eating a worm. A protein. I'm thinking this guy's going to be like the first person voted out. That's what I'm thinking. They're building it up a bit too much, right? And he's misplaying his hand.
An advantage. I'm gonna yell, I'm tending the fire.
Okay. Another. Yeah, that would infuriate me.
Willing to risk again, you can choose to take on another task.
You're going to gamble for 3 guys? What would you do?
Money. So I put the one-time use idol.
Ha 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 ha!
That did not sound that great.
He dropped the box and everybody can hear it. Yeah, you kind of put yourself in a hole. He's totally misplayed his hand, right, guys? I didn't like Vine. Like TikTok, the shorts, YouTube shorts are pretty much what Vine was. Like this, what was it, 6 minutes, 6 second thing?
I'm addicted to TikTok. It's so good.
All the
What? Hold your fingers up to the sun, and every finger is 15 minutes? The yellow's Rachel. Graphic designer.
template works in a minute.
He just like is a little too eager maybe to
Strategize. Yeah, you can't really hide and have covert meetings because the camera crew will follow you around. It's not just the two of you, right? Unless you say that you're going to go use a can.
I wasn't sleeping at all. I was just in these sort of negative thoughts.
Don't quit. If this guy quits, like what happened in season 45, where somebody tapped out because they couldn't handle the stress of sleeping on the bamboo. He's stressing. So who's this guy? Gabe? No, Andy. Andy is putting in. He's losing his grip. Man up.
To Rachel. I thought that would give me a sense of
So this guy's got some mental issues going on. He's putting his name out there to be. Who cares if you stick out, man? Only care about you. Know who you are. It doesn't matter what other people think. People don't have to watch you. You don't need validation from other people.
it's okay.
Like, he is wigging out big time, isn't he? Like some serious underlying anxiety, probably caused from some past traumatic event. Ay. 49 minutes in. Got to be getting to the immunity challenge soon. There's a big chunk here at the hour mark. It looks like that we'll be doing the immunity challenge. So about 8 minutes to the immunity. But as of right now, I have Solomon for my workplace pool. We haven't seen any story from him, which makes me feel like because the way that it's edited, he's not going to go home on the first day. We'll see.
I'm exhausted, but I can't wait to get back to the bar.
Yeah. So are they trying to deter people from using this advantage, maybe? For the final 5. I would risk it. I would go for the final 5. Gives you a little bit more wiggle room, perhaps. Soak the driftwood. So he's got a bit of a different challenge. And so they're all onto it. Saul. Saul's the last one I don't have here. Oh, wow. That showed up really brilliantly, right? At the bottom of the well. Look at that. He's happy about it.
We just need to
Because he heard us going, you need to find it.
Do you really need to have an idol for them to think that you have an idol, though? It could be a cunning play someday if somebody actually tries to do that, right? Oh, I was looking, I found something. The only thing is that it puts a big target on your back, making you enemy number one kind of thing. So it is quite the risk. Okay. Oh, we're here at the challenge already. I thought it would be for another 3 minutes. It's quite short, actually. The next commercial break. I didn't fast forward through the last 3 commercials, so we might have to wait a little bit at the next commercial break.
Come on, got him.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the new idols. Out on the water. Swim to a boat. Okay, we've seen this challenge before. This is a physically taxing challenge.
Massive Survivor logo puzzle.
Survivor logo puzzle. Gotcha. Pace yourself, because the challenge comes down to the puzzle most of the time.
For Survivor 47.
Immunity idols. Who do you got your money on, guys? Who's losing? Who's going to the tribal council? I'm thinking they've shown us a lot from Red, the Lavo tribe. Oh, the Rand reward.
First tribe to finish. Very nice.
Building kit. That is very, very handy. Yeah.
The losers.
Tribal council.
Tribal council were
And you lose your flint. What do you got, guys?
for immunity and reward. Survivors ready.
For Jim.
And we're off. What do you guys got? I'm thinking Red's going to go to tribal council. Come on, guys. Huh. Wow, look how far off.
Saul gonna do it by himself.
Ooh, Saul. My God, man. He's just going to strong arm that thing. And you don't want to get waterlogged either. TK? TK is going to be the physical force here, right? And it looks like Saul's going to be a physical guy. And you can't go until everybody's on the boat. Oh, and that's what you don't want to have happen.
Flips their boat.
Yeah, but they're going over too. Yeah, it doesn't look very sturdy, does it? This is a situation where you got to just be patient. You got to make sure that your load is secure into the boat.
You wanted Survivor. You got Survivor.
Yeah. Probst, always good with the commentary. Okay, so that was a commercial break. Now we're back. So I didn't fast forward through the last two commercials. So we'll have looks like a quick deliberation and then a standard time for tribal council. So Red is in the lead. Lavo, good. Saul's my dark horse to win it all right now. Lavo needs this because they didn't get their flint and building supplies. So if they got the building supplies, even if it's the second place building supplies, that'll be a win for them. Oh, Saul giving it his all. He looks like he's out of gas. Don't pass out, man. Oh, wow. Again, with putting together puzzles quick. So Lava wins. I thought they were going to go to tribal. So for the first week, I'm safe in the workplace pool. I remember I have Solomon. So Solomon, wait a minute. Saul, is it Solomon? Yeah, I have Saul. Thanks for the show, James. Oh, yeah, thanks, Piper. Yeah, we'll be back every week here for Survivor for the next 13 weeks. And then next week, Hell's Kitchen starts up. It does look like you're getting closer. Don't give up, man. Push through. He's quitting. He's tapping out. This guy, I swear to God, if this guy just calls it quits, I think he's going to call it quits. That is so dispiriting to watch. Like, I wish they would stop bringing people on the game shows like this that just don't have it up here.
Are you just chilling? Are you okay? Do you want medical?
I gave it everything.
And it's hard to award to make them the losers if somebody's gonna tap out, right? Okay, so Tuku wins. I like TK as well. He shows a lot of spirit and heart. I like Rachel.
You're still in the game. There's still a lot of game.
He's tripping. I mean, it's concerning because you want to see, like, physically, if he can't handle it, you're concerned about somebody's well-being. I think they gave him like a little prep talk. I wonder if they've got counselors to like help with that situation, like a counselor that would come in and just be like, okay, look, you're playing the game. You signed up for this. You knew that there was going to be like this. You wanted to be here. This is why you're here, kind of thing.
On the bottom, I see it in their eyes.
See, I wouldn't get so hung up about a cracking of a coconut. But again, that's what happens when you're in these pressure situations. The little things, the littlest things get at you, right?
Defeat.
No. I'm a strategist.
Don't. So he's blowing up his game here. So he's.
And then I like stop seeing straight.
So yeah, you don't know, man. You don't know. Yeah,
Badge of honor, Andy.
it is. I, 1.5 episode. Yeah, it looks like they continue the trend. Remember in 45 they extended it to an hour and a half episodes. It looks like they've kept that tradition. So it'll lead to a small deliberation, really small, like 3-4 minute deliberation. Whoops. Yeah. Rome was fired up there, eh?
Wants to stay, and he values the relationships he's building.
Well said, John. Well said. You can tell that John's life experience is definitely like in the forefront here, right? Which is good at times. People need that strength. And hopefully Andy can pull it together here, but if he's like this after 2.5 days, yeah.
And I have
You're
to
not.
play until my torch is snuffed.
Okay. You just got to get a grip. So we're at the commercial break before deliberation. Yeah, I'm going to have to look for Let me see if they've posted it by now. I'm looking for... I'm looking for the tribe name kind of things, right? Like the grid, but I don't want the names underneath. I want them on top like we normally have. So I'll see if what I can find. I don't want to be looking for it and get spoilers for the tribal council. What are clothes made for? They're made to keep you warm. Okay, so we're back. Oh, look at that. Shark out for some food and a school of fish. Oops.
Challenge. Andy had a meltdown.
Yeah. It's kind of hard not to say, Andy, I think you're going to have to go home for today because we just can't put up with that. We need to project strength. Even when we lose, we need to look like we're holding it together. Yeah, exactly, Rachel.
I mean, so was mine.
Great.
He said he was 80%. He wasn't 100% better yet.
Yeah, you're running ragged. You're running fatigued, hungry. What's the difference between rugged and ragged and fatigued? When I say ragged, I mean like lack of sleep. Fatigued, I mean your muscles are like out of gas. That's the distinction that I use.
Struggling to fit in, and that makes me nervous.
No, I don't think John. I think John's going to be okay. You can't.
Yeah, I know. How do you play the game with him? How would you?
So his worst fear is about to come into fruition, that he's going to be the first one out. He's on the bottom of the totem pole, but he put himself at the bottom of the totem pole. And the way I would read it is that higher power, God or whatever you want to call him, is testing Andy. Yeah, you're afraid of being on the bottom. You are on the bottom until you say that you're not on the bottom and start behaving like you're not on the bottom. And then you realize it doesn't matter if you're at the top or the bottom. If you're the first one voted out, second one, you did your best.
That's my. But what do you want to do?
So they got beefs with Annika now all of a sudden. I don't know where that's founded. Was it because she was telling people how to build a shelter and stuff, prioritizing needs? See, now that's the attitude you need to have. If I'm going to be on one episode, I need to be for one glorious episode. It'll be, hey, if I'm going out, I'm going out swinging. That's the way I look at it. I mean, I'm throwing everything I got. And I would throw out guarantees. I would say I can guarantee you, I can get you, if we lose all three tribals in a row here, I can guarantee you that it won't be one of you going out in the first three. That's what I would be guaranteeing. Am I cutting off some of the names here? I think I am, aren't I? Yeah, because I don't have Sierra up there. Oops. It seems like odds are Andy's going home. You can never trust him. You have to be.
I am genuinely torn.
Okay. Yeah, so far I like Rachel on this tribe. I like TK on blue and Saul on red. Yeah, Saul. Solomon. We'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry. So, commercial. We're at the commercial. I don't know. Can I skip this ad too? 3 of 4. And we're going to try to be every Thursday at noon, guys. Noon Eastern, 12 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday. We'll be doing Survivor. Until the end of Rings of Power. And then we'll slot it earlier in the day because I'm usually going to the gym in the morning. So I'm prioritizing that. My health comes first. First travel. Here we go. To Andy. It is kind of sick. I don't think Annika's going.
Gone, so are you, and that will be the case for one of you tonight.
I don't think Sierra is going home.
She had the basics and got us like a good base start.
Did you see Sierra? Yeah, the look on her face. At least I feel. I just said that I like Rachel on this team. I don't think Rachel will be the first person voted out. Remember, it was at season 44 that happened? I was like, oh, I really like this person. Voted out first week. Okay, I really like this other person. No, they're voted out again the second week. Like for 4 weeks in a row that happened. I got so frustrated with the game.
All this like need to please people. But I've made myself ready to conquer that, and now
He doesn't. It's a lesson that you have to learn. And this is going to be another hard case in this lesson that you have to learn, Andy. And you're going to get it eventually, because another test like this is going to come up in your life where you're going to have to accept defeat, where you're not going to be loved right away. But you'll get there.
not being frustrated.
So let's talk about that.
He wants to air the dirty laundry. So is there shots in the dark in this season? Yeah, with your words.
The one thing I absolutely cannot do is say.
Okay, so at least he's not going to admit defeat. But he's going home. The way that this is setting up, he's going home. Sierra was giving him the eyes, kind of like, look at him. Look at Sierra there. She's like,
But what if he goes on a journey and says whatever he's thinking, which who knows, you know?
oh my God. I think he's going to freak out again. It sounds like, just get to the boat. Sierra. I also like Sierra. The way she was talking about like working in the backyard, working with coconuts, getting prepared. I like people who prepare themselves physically for challenges, but I also like people mentally up here too, ready for it. And it doesn't seem like Andy up here was ready for it. And I've said in past seasons, being cut off from society without power, all that kind of stuff, it's a shock to people who think that like it's not going to impact you. It does impact you.
Has an advantage or an idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Okay, so nobody on this tribe got the idol. So 4 to go home. John, Annika, really? So they picked John. Wow. It's John. John. Sorry, John. So they feel that Andy is a loose cannon that they can bring along.
John, the tribe is
But he must know that he's still on the bottom. Bright and fast. So there was a bit of foreshadowing there when he said, if I'm going to go on the first episode, it's going to be a great episode. You kind of did it to yourself there, huh? John? My early impressions of John were good, though.
camp. Good night.
Like they really were. So that is the premiere episode of Survivor season 47. Let's take a look at the preview for next episode. What did you guys think? Did it work for you? It went by pretty fast in the pacing. A little bit of a lull there towards the last one. Oh, somebody passed on. A loving memory of Auntie Kitty. Who is that? Survivor, Auntie Kitty. Let's take a look at that. So she was a while back? I don't know what that is. Was not a contestant on the show. Rather, she was an assistant accountant who worked on the show. Okay, so Auntie Kitty was an assistant who worked on the show. Rest in peace. Okay. Preview next time on Survivor. Voltaren. Last commercial break, and then we'll take a look at the preview for next week, and then I'll let you guys know what else is on the channel, and we'll wrap it up for the day.
Let's go, Andy.
With Andy, it's
We're going to rewind the beginning of the stream. Oh,
hot.
thanks, Red Lemon.
Next time on Survivor.
Next time on Survivor. Moonwalk. Rome. Okay. So is Andy having a little bit of redemption? John? So they all voted for John. They must have calculated that Andy is the loose cannon. So it was only John that voted for Annika. Not even Andy voted for Annika. Huh. Curious. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me for Survivor Season 47 premiere episode. This will be part of a playlist you can follow. I liked it. It was good being back. It felt good. I was a little bit worried there when somebody was about to flake out, but we didn't get that. Setting up for next week, I will put together a bigger, more formal grid of the people's faces that look better. If I have to do it myself, I'll probably use these pictures to do it, but we'll put it all together, guys, and we'll get it going. And then what I tend to do is I gray out the picture of who gets voted out. So, that being said, what else can you find here on the channel? Well, if you like these kinds of full live watch-alongs, come join us for the Rings of Power that's going on right now. We're up to episode 6 already. Wow, of Rings of Power. And it's been a pretty decent season. It's been kind of like this, but the highs for it have been really high. Really good. So come join us for that. And if you like these other ones, do I have another one on there? We also did the Fallout. That was a bit a while ago. We got to take that one out. But on top of that, of course, we do, yeah, there's episode 6. We do movie news at least once a week. I've been trying to get it, but Mondays I've been working a lot. So there we go. We talk about movie news headlines and stuff, and we do a lot of shorts. If you like movies, guys, I see pretty much everything that comes out in the theaters. I post straight out to the theater reactions, movie news tidbits here and there. We're all about that kind of stuff here on the channel. So I hope you find enjoyment in that, and come join us next week, next Thursday at 12 p.m. for more Survivor Season 45, Episode 2. Looking forward to it. And if you guys have joined a poll, let me know who you have in your poll, or let me know who you think is going to win this season. Who's your favorites? I want to know, all in the comments section. And I'll see you next time for more Survivor right here. You're watching Mirror Domains.